Guys, with this one right here, we done got 67 Dopesmoke, Adrenaline, Heartbeat, and you got Dopesmoke 67. But you got with the whole thing, you got the adrenaline, and with his whole thing, and just the Scarface looking over this. It looks a pretty Scuzo, Scuzo with everything else coming into it. But you got, which is with this one, you got the hashtag and everything else, just with the 6-7, especially with the 6-7, and him and just Dopesmoke coming into the whole thing, like just coming into the thing and everything else. But you got with just the adrenaline and all this other, cold fifths.
That's Rash.
Yo, Lonnie, you made this one?
Heartbeat racing, adrenaline pumping. Should've seen his face when I bucked him, ready for war. Long ass swords don't leave your G's on the man them coming. Give me the addy, you know we're coming. To all of them drop, can't. Heartbeat racing, adrenaline pumping. Should've seen his face when I bucked him, ready for war. Long ass swords don't leave your G's on the man them coming. Give me the addy, you know we're coming. To all of them drop, can't stop coming. Lambeth Affis, he keep on running, we're out too later, no.
Oh, lions keep coming. They keep they keep throwing. And he said, got a big blade. No chasing. What they chasing and the whole thing. He said, and then the whole thing is just like food. Really, it's really food. It's already like proposed, and the way it's coming and everything else. Like the way it's just loosening. Like he said, get that collation low. It's just another execution, like with the whole thing. But he said, with the whole thing and the main thing and just the low and the main, accessories.
No one's coming. Heartbeat racing, adrenaline pumping. Should've seen his face when I bucked him, ready for war. Long ass swords don't leave your G's on the man them coming. Give me the addy, you know we're coming. To all of them drop, can't stop coming. Lambeth Affis, he keep on running, we're out too later, no one's coming. Heartbeat racing, adrenaline pumping. Should've seen his face when I bucked him, ready for war. Long ass swords don't leave your G's on the man them coming. Give me the addy, you know we're coming. To all of them drop, can't stop coming. Lambeth Affis, he keep on running, we're out too later, no one's coming. Old friends get turned into targets when I'm marching on alert for prey. I wanna open my man's coffin and ask him how did he do us? Ambulance coming, way too late. Kill confirm, let's build them inside his coffin and ask.
Oh, and he said, enemies, your old friends turn into enemy oppositions. And he said, ambulance, they ain't coming. You know how they take forever too. That's another thing. Like, whoosh. Hey, it's getting more, less to and everything else. Like, he's putting his whole thing into it. Like he said, they ain't coming. And then he walked over to his whole place and did them crucify, like did them off another thing and another, optimist. Like the whole thing is just real criticist.
How did he do us? Ambulance coming, way too late. Kill confirm, let's build them inside beef, get more than pepper. Shred that beef if he's from there. Burn up, come bad for your health. Why you think us man put two in the grave? Right non-stop, attend them drops in this Rambo blade where I put my faith. Roll up, he love that gauge. 2-man step, I don't need no ways. Roll up, he love that gauge. 2-man step, I don't need no ways. Heartbeat racing, adrenaline pumping. Should've seen his face when I bucked him, ready for war. Long ass swords don't leave your G's on the man them coming. Give me the addy, you know we're coming. To all of them drop, can't stop coming. Lambeth Affis, he keep on running, we're out too later, no one's coming. Heartbeat racing, adrenaline pumping. Should've seen his face when I bucked him, ready for war. Long ass swords don't leave your G's on the man them coming. Give me the addy, you know we're coming. To all of them drop, can't stop coming. Lambeth Affis, he keep on running, we're out too later, no one's coming. Brixton Hill, I was born and made. Cut you, get shot or shaved. We got 4 different types of strain. Bricks that we smoke to the face, save. How did he talk my name?
Hey, we got 4 different stringers, the whole thing, but and the whole thing, like he said, 4 different stringers.
Bridges dead, dig that grave, made. Cut you, get shot or shaved. We got 4 different types of strain. Bricks that we smoke to the face.
Oh, we got 4 different strainers, and he said smoke to the face and the whole thing, the strainers, and with the whole thing just balance it coming. Like he said, smoke to the face. It can get really smoky. How it comes. Like it can come from all kinds of areas. Like get smoky. It can get real strainer. Like it can get real criticism, dangerous, main sources.
Safe. How did he talk my name? Your brethren's dead. Dig that grave. Us man don't need no ways. I know that block cause it's where I stayed. From young man's been on badness, gang shit. Why you think youths get captured? Circle the block, can't see him again. So we're spinning again cause we ain't on chattings. Rip that TFE's phone up. RIP all I'm seeing in captions. Smoking him and him. Fuck your homies, they got turned ashes. Heartbeat racing, adrenaline pumping. Should've seen his face when I bucked him. Ready for war. Long ass swords don't leave your G's on the man them coming. Give me the addy, you know we're coming. To all of them drop. Can't stop coming. Lambeth Affis, you keep on running. We're out too late and no one's coming. Heartbeat racing, adrenaline pumping. Should've seen his face when I bucked him. Ready for war. Long ass swords don't leave your G's on the man them coming. Give me the addy, you know we're coming. To all of them drop. Can't stop coming. Lambeth Affis, you keep on running. We're out too late and no one's coming. Hey, Mizzy, turn me up.
That's rash.
He said a hoarding Struve teeth, with the airlines and everything else, and him just having his whole, other history, like he said, it's a strainer, everything else, but with this main thing right here, and you got just this whole thing, airline and Dopesmoke, 67 coming into it, like you got the whole just present, his loose coming into it, but you got what the just 67 and everything else, like. Just with him having this whole thing and his whole, coincidences, everything else. But you got this one with the airline drilling, airline drilling and everything else. Like they say, with it just coming in the whole thing. But you got the air journal, and then you got everything else with Dopesmoke and his whole thing. But if you guys like this though, most definitely check it out for you guys self. Like, comment, everything else, and just with this thing, of course.